Hi, everyone. This is your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What I need for you all to do right now, especially those who are digitally passing through and those who have yet to subscribe, why don't you go ahead and click the subscription button and subscribe to my channel, The Mix, where you can receive all updates on the R. Kelly case, post trial case in terms of appeals and et cetera, et cetera. Okay, you guys, I don't know how I missed this. Breaking news, breaking news. I just wanted to hop on here really quickly because I'm behind and I apologize. I'm behind. I'm behind. Looks like Judge Harry did rule on the motions. According to Yahoo News, this article was posted Thursday. Been busy the past couple days, so I haven't been in the know with the latest R. Kelly news. Well, now you have it. Judge Harry has ruled and denied all the motions. Yes, according to Yahoo News, singer and convicted ex offender Mr. Kelly has been denied all motions for acquittal and a new federal trial. Chicago federal judge Harry, I call him Judge Harry because that's his first name, and I have a difficult time pronouncing his last name. But this ruling was made on Thursday. Yeah, I just don't know how I missed it. I could have sworn I did some updates and didn't see anything, but nevertheless, you have it here on the mix. Developing news. R. Kelly's motion for a new trial and acquittal has been denied by Judge Harry, according to Yahoo News article. Okay, so you guys know what this means. You know what this means, everyone. Appeal is in full force. So now you have the New York appeals case, and now you have, which was a federal case as well, and now you have the Chicago federal case is up for appeal. So it's in the hands of the appeals courts again. As I stated before in previous R. Kelly videos, when it comes to these motions and the court process and all of that, and when it comes to the judges as well, outside influences and things of that nature, things being politically connected, in my opinion, and this has been alleged as well. Just wow, you never know. This is disappointing. I'm disappointed to see this. I just, you know, well, you know what? He's a trial judge. He handled the trial, so why would this judge admit to his own errors, or not errors, his errors, but just admit to or side with the defense when the ruling was made in his court, courtroom. So, which is the guilty verdict from the trial. So, I mean, you know what? Yeah, they and I read somewhere too, somewhere else a few weeks ago, it was expected possibly when post trial motions after a conviction, a guilty verdict is read, that this is the normal procedure in terms of the attorney filing these type of motions after a guilty verdict, and usually the judge, presiding judge over that trial, usually denies it. So I guess you can say this was expected. So now it's in the hands of the appeals court. Now it's in the hands of the appeals court, you guys. So disappointed, but on the other hand, I feel more confident in the appeals courts. I do in hey, hopefully the outcome is favorable for Mr. R. Kelly. The article further states Kelly, 56, was sentenced to 30 years in prison in 2022. 9 counts included as exploitation, etc., etc. He was convicted of 3 child P charges and 3 counts of child enticement in Chicago last year in the federal case. So the charges that was originally brought forth in the Chicago federal case was 9 counts. But he only got convicted on 6, 3 and 3. So convicted on the child P and the child P and 3 counts of child enticement. Okay. Wow, yeah, I'm whew, systems. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. Of course, attorney Jennifer Von Jean will move forward on appeal. I'm sure. Wow, but it's so many moving parts. There's so many legal arguments. I just, I hope, pray for a better outcome. Like I stated, normally the appeals courts, those judges, they strictly go by justice and the law, and they correct a lot of the lower courts' decisions. They do. Um, Based on some of my research too, I noticed that they state I think Chicago, Illinois, the likelihood for a case to be overturned at an appeals level is like 20%, I think, something like that. So it's not very high, um, but you just never know. And I do believe in the state of Illinois, there have been so many cases that have been overturned. So I'm confident that this will be the same. If not, then it goes to a higher court. Even if it has to go to the United States Courts of Appeals, the United States Supreme Court. So we shall see. We shall see. I do believe this is a miscarriage of justice, as I stated before. It's giving me Bill Cosby type of prosecution vibes. That's what I've got initially. And as I stated in previous videos, if you go to those videos on my channel, the previous R. Kelly videos, go to those and just go through the series of videos. I stated before, when whether a person is guilty or not, it's the prosecution, the law enforcement, judges. Everyone has a duty and due diligence to follow the rules of law, execute those actions fairly and justly and correctly. You can't if even if you see someone red-handed, actual video footage and a lot of times you just can't illegally prosecute them or color outside the lines. You have to color inside the lines. You have to, that's just part of the justice system. And as I stated in many other videos, does that happen often in terms of DAs, state's attorneys, federal, prosecutors coloring inside the lines? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, um, I don't know. Hopefully, Jennifer Bonjean, I don't know what her angle will be, if the due process and the Sixth Amendment, because I think that's what she argued in these motions as well, with some other legal errors that was pointed out. I don't know what her appeals brief is going to be, because that's what's actually filed, an appeals brief. So I don't know the contents or the details of that, but fingers crossed, it's locked and loaded. Um, Maybe she was just throwing this out there, and maybe she might use this amongst other um, issues that was raised, legal issues, errors that was raised, which violated Mr. Kelly's constitutional rights. I did read something too that Jennifer Magine was even questioning just even using Jane Doe, which Jane Doe's testimony and just Jane Doe as a witness, it's like you're piggybacking off of a case that he was acquitted of in the early 2000s, or over 20 years ago. It's like, how can you do that? It's sort of giving double jeopardy, which in my opinion it is. So I think the rabbit hole runs deeper with this as well, especially if Jennifer Von Jean is not successful on behalf of R. Kelly, because Jennifer Von Jean, as I stated before, she's a great attorney. She's like a pit bull in a skirt. And I have another video. If you go to, because I have one that's going to be published early morning on sep- not September. Oh gosh, it's late, you guys. So on February uh today, February 19th, it's late. You guys don't know. I'm pre-recording this, is pretty late. But because I was up doing some other stuff. Oh, sorry, you guys. Ooh. But yeah, so I have a video being posted on the 19th early morning, an appeals video. So when you listen to that, you may hear me state that, oh, there wasn't a decision made by Judge Harry on the motions, but obviously there was, and I missed it, so I'm bringing it to you now. So yeah, so there you have it. R. Kelly's motions were denied. Appeal is up next. Appeal is up next, you guys. So stay tuned and check out my appeals video dropping on the 19th today, early morning, with the possible alternatives for appeal. It's going to be a two-part video. The first part is dropping, like I said, on the 19th, and I'll drop the second part at a later date. And I'm also going to start diving into the New York case, appeals case, to see what's going on with that. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. I see, and wow, attorney Jennifer Bonjean has her hands full with this. It's a mess. It's a hot mess, especially from a legal perspective. It's a hot mess. It's a mess. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you all for tuning into the mix. Like I stated before earlier, I need you to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Like, share, subscribe, especially those who are digitally passing by. um, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more updates. It gets greater later. I'm a work in progress, WIP. And I just thank you guys for tuning in to the mix. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.